I'm so excited the album is called Blessed, because blessed is one of my favourite Bible words. And the truth is, this year, our church has really been focusing on the concept of being blessed. Psalm 84 says, blessed are those people who dwell in God's house. It says, blessed are those whose heart is set on pilgrimage. We're people whose lives are going somewhere, and we're blessed.
Songs get included on the album that have lived at church and that our congregation have just taken hold of and that have fallen in love with. Songs that help people to worship. They're the songs that end up on the album. The atmosphere in those last few rehearsals is very relaxed, you know, and this is what we do week in, week out. Not on that grand scale and not with so much makeup on, but I think most of the team would agree with me that it's what they've been born to do.
My name's Kirsty and I sing in the choir, and I just think it's such an amazing privilege just being a part of what God is doing here in Sydney and what he's actually doing with Hillsong music throughout the whole entire earth.
What I know about Kirsty from my own first-hand experience, she's been a very, very faithful member of our vocal team. She's really stepped up to the mark and she's leading in youth and she's in that choir and she's a champion.
Why am I doing this? Because I love the Lord and I love the house. You know, I love this church. It's a great church, great pastor, great people. I love it.
Chileli, he has been part of our church for a little while. There is so much in this man, and so I think we've seen the tip of the iceberg. The best is yet to come with Chileli.
Bringing a faith into an atmosphere where there is no faith, and in a time of this world is now, where there's so much fear and so much anti-faith. I just want to see faith imparted into community so that God really is just there. You know, it's a presence. So yeah, I believe that'll happen worldwide.
I can't say enough great things about Gilbert. I've watched him be so faithful that he now oversees all of the worship teams for our satellite services. This is a man who thought he never ever could get up and sing, now does all that. I trust him more than most. He's magnificent.
My Savior, glorious one, my Redeemer, living in my heart, now and forever, your kingdom come. Jesus, Son of God. Jesus, Son of God.
What we're doing here is we're basically, from everything on the night, we're just trying to capture what happened on the night and then somehow, you know, like just fix up all the little splats that might have occurred along the way. It's a good little clean-up operation, just making sure that what we've been given, you know, to be servants of, we just want to be really good stewards of. Peter is basically looking after me in the role of producer, of listening to make sure everything that we are cleaning up retains what we did on the night. Yeah, I was going to say, they'll probably tuck it away. It's like, you know. The one thing that has come across with this project, in terms of the technical stuff, what we did on the night was by far the cleanest of what we've ever done. That would be so cool. This album has been so relaxed in terms of its preparation. Normally it's like we have lots of rehearsals and very late nights. In this case, we only had a couple of rehearsals that were really late nights. So gonna go off. This is the song that never ends. I can always say that the pressure is really never off with a project like this. But the thing that is fun is just always, you know, that we're working together as a team. Some of our rehearsals have been laboured, but they've been fun. You know, at the end of the day, we've smiled and gone, it's great.
Oh, full on.
Everyone ready? it's such a big team that, like, if you're away one night, you miss, you know, who knows what. So if you've missed, if a few tenors have missed, you know, a couple of songs, they'll get into the studio and go, no, it's this, no, it's this. So it's just putting some sort of direction in there, saying, no, it's this.
Jesus.
You guys are great. Of God.
Worship.
Just the timing on that. Often with the choir mics that we have, there's a lot of spill in there, so there'll be a lot of drums and sax, and so if we want to get clarity, we get them to sing the whole thing again, and then we mix what they did live on the night and what they do in the studio, and actually it gets a really nice sound. Why don't we push it? Worship, 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 worship. Okay, and then hold it out.
The Lamb of God.
Ready? Oh, here we go. Come on. The choir, because we say to them, do it one more time, do it one more time. They just like to get a moment to make us look silly, to make them feel better.
I just want to let you know, not only did they do that for you, but I did that for the documentary, okay? All right? It's out there!
I've been involved with this for so many years now, and you think, man, this year is so good. How are we going to ever beat this next year or do better next year? And I tell you, this year is even better than the last year. It was just, the songs are great, the words, just everything is for now, and it's going to be powerful.
My prayer for this album is that it would reach people all around the earth that haven't heard the name of Jesus, and it would just bring an amazing sense of, I can't even describe it.
Spirit of faith and really just bring an expectation on more than just for the night, but just for the whole album and seeing it touch people. That's what we love. We just want people. We want Jesus to be seen and heard.